So it looks really sad. This is the food today for the thumbnail. I'm so sad. Okay. Let me go get this tool. I got the sauce. Bitch, I'm the sauce. Barbie dipping. I'm the boss. Boy. I'm the boss. Barbie dipping. Barbie sipping. Just kidding. This is gonna be a very short mukbang unless I make more dumplings because, yeah, this is all the food I have today. But yesterday I watched this Taiwanese movie called Millennium Mambo, and it was directed by Ho Shangshan. I think his name is Ho Shangshan. Ho Shangshan. I've been watching a lot of movies lately. But I saw Millennium Mambo yesterday, and it was tea. It was cool. I feel like I didn't really get it, but I didn't really get Fallen Angels when I first watched it either. And I really love that movie now, so maybe it'll grow on me. I was reading like the letterboxd reviews for it, and people seem to really like it, so yeah. But I thought it was really slow, but it's supposed to be slow. That's kind of the point. This is a tempura shrimp from Costco. I have two sauces, soy sauce and the tempura sauce. I don't want to show you the actual sauce or else the sauce is going to fall out of the bowl. But yesterday, I don't know why I was looking at... Oh, no, I remember. Okay, so basically what happened in the last few days is I watched this movie called Suzhou River because I saw someone post on their Instagram story them singing a karaoke song that was from Suzhou River, which is a Chinese movie from the year 2000. And then the movie was pretty good. I liked it. It's just subjective. It's like so subjective. I can't say whether a movie is good or bad, honestly. It's just subjective, but I liked it. It's basically a mermaid story, like the traditional story of a mermaid who goes back to haunt the man and like tries to lure him into the sea. It's kind of like that, but my mom would disagree. But Suzhou River, it's played by the two main actors are Zhou Xun and Jia Hongshen. And Jia Hongshen, I looked him up because like his acting in the movie was kind of interesting, and I had never heard of him before. And I had heard of Kiss of the Spider Woman because I was like a huge Broadway nerd when I was like in middle school and high school. And Kiss of the Spider Woman is like a Broadway musical. Apparently, it won seven Tony Awards, which I didn't know until yesterday. But yeah, so that's why I looked up, and then I looked up Kiss of the Spider Woman on Wikipedia, and apparently it's based on a book by an Argentinian author, Manuel Puig. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Puig, Puig. I read the synopsis of the book, and apparently it's about two prisoners in an Argentinian prison during the Dirty War, which I don't know what the Dirty War is, but I need to look it up. In Argentina, sorry. It's about two prisoners who share a cell. One of them is a homosexual window dresser or hairdresser. I think he's a window dresser. And he is imprisoned for 8 years for corrupting a minor. And he's on his third year when a political prisoner who is much younger than him comes to his cell. A political prisoner, he's like a Marxist and he was like a revolutionary and he got imprisoned for his politics. And so the two men form an unlikely bond. And in the whole book, the gay window dresser like recounts movies that he talks about. He tells the political prisoner dude, whose name is Valentine, about movies that he's seen. And one of the movies that he saw, or I think in all the movies that he saw, there's like a main actress, and then that actress is like the Spider Woman. And the kiss of the Spider Woman is basically like the main actress, the main character that the actress portrays. She like every time she kisses one of her love interests, he dies. So that's the kiss of the Spider Woman. This is my last shrimp. And when I looked it up, I thought it seemed so interesting. Like the way that the story is told, because it's told entirely through dialogue and like metafictional narratives, the book is. I thought it was so interesting, and the fact that it's all about films. It's basically all dialogue and it's them talking about the movies. And I thought this like fictional setup was very interesting and I wanted to read it. So I looked it up on Internet Archive and I could only read like the first few pages. They only had the preview on Internet Archive. And they don't have the book at my local library. They only have the Spanish version, El Beso de la Mujer Araña. So I was really sad. That means I'm gonna have to buy it. But it's only like $5 on Amazon. Which I'm sure the price will go up after the movie comes out later this year. A movie version of The Kiss of a Spider Woman is coming out later this year, starring Jennifer Lopez. Did you know that? That sounded like I was talking to my mom just now. This feels like I'm talking to myself. But I'm talking to the camera. So, my only options are to read it in Spanish, because my local library only has it in Spanish. Oh, I already said that. Is to try to read it in Spanish based on my knowledge of French, which is already very limited. My knowledge of Spanish is also very limited. Or I could spend $5 and buy it off Amazon. Which should I do? I don't know. I feel like I could try to learn Spanish. Reading a whole entire book seems a little bit like a big step. But I feel like I can basically understand Spanish. Because there's a lot of like French cognates and like English cognates. And like I kind of understand the grammar. Just when like the things get a little more complicated with like and like que and like loque, stuff like that is when I get confused. But when it's like simple sentences with like grammar that's similar to English, I can kind of understand it. So I might borrow the Spanish version from the library and then see what happens. And then if I really don't understand it at all, I can like buy the book from Amazon. I could do both, honestly. But yeah, I'm done eating, so I guess that's the end of the mukbang. Thank you for watching if you watched this far. I really appreciate the attention. Okay, bye!